told me.
Okay.
Without saying that I am stupid.
Why are you arguing about what I'm saying to you? I'm telling you, listen to me, I'm telling you that what you advertise on your website, which is what I ordered, is not this. How many times do I say it? Now you telling me, and then you sit there and you say it's the exact same thing. No, it's not the same thing. It is not. You yourself just said, well, what's the name of the stuff that they sent out there? I just told you the name of the stuff.
No, I asked you how to spell it because I am looking at it right now.
Okay.
The Moab insulation
is
R16 rated. It does everything that the product is on our website.
Okay, I'm going to ask you this. Why do you advertise high quality insulation and then you sell this stuff? I don't see anything on your website that says anything about Forge Sola.
Sir,
Nothing.
I'm going to go ahead and let you go and let you calm down.
No, fuck that. You tell them motherfuckers.
What I'm saying, sir.
I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I am putting one layer on the roof. I am not putting two.
I deserve to have a chance to speak, sir.
How you keep over talking me. You are treating me like an idiot. Like I'm stupid. And now you're mad at me. Now you're mad at me. You're mad at me because you can't get away with treating me dumb.
I have never treated you dumb, sir.
You aren't listening. Let me say it one more time and then I'm going to let you talk. Let me say it one more time. You advertise Prodex total insulation on your website and you send this stuff out. There's your fucking problem.
Please do not cuss at me, and would you allow me to speak without cutting me off?
What?
Can I speak without being
Yeah, sure. Go ahead.
Are you sure?
Yeah. You gonna say that again? Do you want me to talk over you? I just said to talk.
Then how come you're screaming still, sir?
I'm not saying a word. Go ahead. Explain yourself. Sell it to me.
Sir, never mind. I will let the crew know and you can speak with them about it, okay?
No, go ahead. I want you to tell me about it. But since you know, I want you to tell me. Give me your information on Versola. Give me the information on Versola versus Protex.
Thank you and goodbye.
I want one layer on the roof, not fucking two. Did you hear this fucking bitch? Or are you gonna blame it on me?
No, they sent the wrong stuff.
Exactly. And she's over there telling me that that's what we fucking send. That's what we use. And I keep telling her that's not what you advertise.
Quit screaming at me.
She's fucking treating me like I'm stupid. So this is what you go through when you're fucking dealing with these cocksucker companies that are pieces of shit. Every fucking metal company is. I don't give a fuck who you talk to. They're all fucking assholes. So I ordered this insulation because I did my research and I found out that it was actually good stuff. And then they send this bubble wrap crap. That's what I call it, bubble wrap crap. And they're trying to tell me that this bubble wrap crap is rated at an R16 insulation, which is bullshit. And I'm gonna look this price up versus Prodex, and we're gonna see what the price difference is, because I guarantee you, this is probably 1/3 the cost, and they're charging me the same fucking price for it as the Prodex, which doesn't have air bubbles in it, and is solid foam. I don't fucking believe this. I really fucking don't. it's a big day over here in Moab, Utah. Home of the LaSalle Mountains. That's what we were just looking at right there. And look at that beautiful sight in December. Look at that beautiful sight. We got snow-capped mountains. Looks like the Swiss Alps out there. And as I focus out, high desert country. But it's also a good day because something showed up that we've been waiting a long time for. Let's go check it out and see what we got. That's right, all that noise you hear is from the guys putting up the metal building. And hold on, Minnie's on the, okay. Putting up the metal building that we are going to turn in to our paint booth. So they showed up, and I'm glad that they showed up because the guy that's actually installing it pointed out a situation we got. I want everybody to look at this as we come down here. And you can see the gap underneath the metal there. And then if we come over here, you can see that it sits nice and flat. That means Mr. Concrete guy, the guy that I hired to do the concrete, did a piss poor job leveling it out and looks like shit. One more thing that I want to point out about this concrete job on this extended slabs, he didn't put no rebar in this. This is that reinforced concrete with fiberglass. Now, I talked to a couple other people that have buildings here, and they said all the inside of their floor is reinforced fiberglass concrete, so hopefully that'll hold up. But what we got to do, because of this right here, is after the guys bolt it down, they're going to use plastic door shims right in this area right here where the hump is, and to make it level. And then what I got to do is I got to come back with concrete, and I got to fill that in wherever the gap is, or we're going to have a hell of a problem as far as the leak goes. Now, this building here isn't like the building that you're looking at right here. This is a different style building. This is a carport slash work shed building is what this is, and you can basically see what it's made of. It's made out of 2x2. Is this 2x2 metal here? 2.5? Okay, so this is 2.5 by 2.5 square tubing that they make these buildings out of, and it looks like it's going to be a real sturdy building once they're done. And then of course what they do is they take these footers or bottom plates and they bolt those down to the concrete. So those will be bolted down. And then once those are bolted down, then they start erecting it just like a miniature jigsaw puzzle. And then if we look right here, we got the 10 by 10, that's 10 feet wide, 10 feet tall roll-up door, which is going to go in there. And then I got a Walkman door that goes with it. Now, the building colors that I picked out, we're going to go over and look at those right here. And the building colors that I picked out was a slate gray, which we can see right here. This is the gray. I believe this is my panel, I don't know. But I think this is mine right here, and it's a gray color. And then I got a red roof, and then on top of that, and here's some red right here. I'm thinking that might be mine, I don't know. I don't know if it is or not, but to be honest with you, after all the hassle I've been through with buildings and building companies, they can put whatever fucking color up they want, and I'll paint the son of a bitch to my liking. So it doesn't matter. I just want the fucking building up. I just want it done so I can go down the road and be a happy camper. Alright, so what we got here, we got Minnie the Body Shop Girl. She's on the scissor jack, the riding scissor jack. Watch that wall, watch that wall. There you go, there you go, there you go. Turn it sharp, turn it sharp. Turn it sharp, keep going. You got it. Watch the wall over here, you got a lot of electrical stuff. Okay, so what she's doing, we are running our wire, and it goes all the way up this wall. This is what I was telling you about last night. And that's gonna be our power supply for our paint booth. And you can see where the wire is right here by Minnie's head. Get it as close as you can, Minnie. As close as you can get it. As close as you can get it to that wall. All right, so while she's doing that, let's go up on top and I'm gonna show you what we got. Now, she's gotta pull all this extra wire through. We actually ran too much wire, so she'll pull that wire through, and she's gotta screw those wires. She's got some little hangers, and if you look right up there, you can see where she's gotta screw all those wires to, right there, so. And then if you look right here, you can see some boxes already mounted on the wall. Now these are pre-wired boxes. This box right here is for our paint booth, which includes, if I was gonna put a paint booth in my shop, now I can always use that for something else. It includes a 220 wiring, and it also includes a light wiring. So that box right there is where we're going. Now, if you look at this box right here, that box is actually wired up for a lift, if I'm ever gonna put a lift in here. So it's real smart when you're running your electrical. Always put the spare boxes and run the wires the way you need to. Kind of like this box right here, you can see that it says spare on it. And we got two number 12 threes wiring going into that box in case we ever want to add anything else. And the reason I did all that, you can see where the wires, okay, there it is. They go into that wall right there. All these wires go in that wall. And then up in this corner right here is where they come out. And then they travel down this wall, and anybody that's been watching my YouTube videos on this will know that we have all the wires running down this wall and into that box right over there, which I will be covering up with some sheet metal or whatever I'm gonna do with it. But it goes into that box, then from there it goes outside to the all-in-one 400 panel.
That's very thick metal.
Right. So if we walk over here, when I was in Dallas, I bought a bunch of extra stuff because I didn't know what we had left. But I see we got a bunch of boxes left, so I'm gonna go ahead and use a junction box, and I'm probably gonna use this one right here. No, I don't want to use that one. I don't like that. That's for a wood stud. Do we got any just regular square? I bet you I can use one of these because it's only gonna have 2 wires in it. But the problem you have is it's got holes in it. But I could use this one. This one here I can use, I guess, because we've already plugged this one up, and I just want to use that for a junction box just to tie our wires together from the conduit down to the, so I'm going to go ahead and use that one, and then this box will be mounted up there on that wall right there. Move it down a little. Well, you see what I'm doing over here. I'm fixing the concrete guys screw up. We actually got approximately 2 inches difference from that end to that end. Here, bring your shovel over here. Let's get this concrete up. Betty, bring it over here.
Okay.
Let's not try to waste it. We don't have that much left. So what happened is Mr. Moab concrete guy didn't do what he was supposed to do here the proper way and make it level with the existing concrete. He just decided to go ahead and do it any way he wanted to. And of course, it's approximately 2 inches off. So, lift it up right there, right there. Thank God. Bring it down. Bring it down your way. Thank God the guys that are actually putting the building up informed us of this little serenade right here and was honest enough to tell us, hey, look what's going on. Because that's exactly what they did. So this is a real pain in the ass, and I think that it really fucking sucks that you pay big money that I paid to have that little slab poured, and this kind of shit happens. I'm sorry to say that, but it fucking sucks. And you know what else the guys told me? They said, I hate to tell you, but the sheeting's only gonna go right here. So you're gonna see all that. So you'll have to go buy some burgundy sheeting if you want it to look normal, and then go down past the concrete. And then he also said in the front, you know where the door is? It's gonna be the same way.
That's a matter of aesthetics, and that can be down.
Bring it down. So basically, they gave me two options here. They said, we're gonna go ahead and be nice guys and tell you to go get some concrete, which I'm using the fast set. All right, they said this stuff dries in about 45 minutes. They said you can do that, or go buy about 18 gallons of silicone caulking. Are you listening here?
Yes, I'm listening, Pete.
So you tell me, is this my issue? Is this my problem? Should I go back to the concrete guy and tell him, look at this, you fuck ass? Should I do that?
You can.
Should I do that?
Do whatever you want, Pete. But it's not going to do any good.
Hell no, it ain't.
It ain't going to do
Because the guy's a piece of shit.
That's what you're doing, Pete.
The company that did this, they don't know what the fuck they're doing. It's ridiculous. $2,000 wasted. And I think I just put too much water in. You see, you got me all worked up now. And I'm using way too much water and it'll be soupy. And we don't want that. You know why? Huh? Because I don't have any other concrete to mix with it.
Well, why don't you pay attention to what you're fucking doing, man?
That's what I'm doing.
Screaming and hollering.
That's why I just said I think I got too much water.
Exactly, because you're not paying attention to what you're fucking doing.
So basically what you're looking at is my fault. It's my fault. And I'm going to tell you why it's my fault. It's because I trusted the person that did this. I didn't shop around. And I didn't really, you know, have too many choices out here for somebody to do this. Because every time you find someone to do this out here, they actually, can you mix that up a little better and get something that's more dry? It looks like you got the lake of the situation there. Get the drier looking stuff on the other end, please. So, just kind of putting a finish on it here. And I want Minnie to get down there and show them how big that gap is down there. Look how big that son of a bitch is. It's just unbelievable. Look at that. So now what I'm doing, I'm going back and trying to give it a nice finish edge, and hopefully it'll work out. You don't need to get that close, baby. You can get back a little bit.
First I'm not close enough.
No, I didn't say close. You were way up here with the camera. Put it down
okay.
this way, right here.
Okay, yeah, okay. Let me lean over. Yeah.
We might have to go get another bag. Minnie. Hear me?
I heard you.
But that's it. Let me finish this out and we'll come back on our paint booth building and hopefully it's going to be a nice one. Well, they've been working on the building all day. It's actually getting dark, as you can see, and these guys are actually scaring me. Walking them rafters the way they are and getting dark like that, Boy, I sure hope them some bitches don't fall. Look at that building shaking the way it is and moving around as they're walking the rafters and screwing that shit in. So you're kind of getting the idea of what our paint booth's gonna look like. I had to go 12 feet to the eaves because I had to have a 10 by 10 door, and I couldn't put a 10 by 10 door in unless I had 12-foot eaves because the door wouldn't have fit in there, and I have to have a 10 by 10 door, 10 feet tall, 10 feet wide. So, but it looks like it's gonna come out okay. We did have problems with our concrete, but we took care of that situation, and it is now concreted in. You can see how high, if you notice, there's two steel runners, one on top of the other over here, so that's how off the floor is. But what's up, bro? What's going on, Lucky? You doing all right? Yep. All right, it's getting dark. You guys are scaring the shit out of me up there, dude. Okay. Don't fall. Don't fall, bro.
We got it.
Okay, dude. So it looks like these guys are really awesome dudes, and we're gonna go ahead and get an interview with them tomorrow. They're really nice and really, yeah. Me and Minnie have been outside trying to figure out where we're gonna put our house. It's a real big fiasco. I don't see any end to the situation. But let me show you what's going on. So I know you can't really see what's going on, but we actually had our house where it was going to go over there in that area, but then we figured since they're going to be putting a fence up here that's going to be 6 feet tall. Hang on a second. Come here. Where are you going? Okay, come on over here. So I was telling everybody we're outside trying to get this done. We can't figure out how we're going to put the house. Do you got any conclusions to anything?
No, I don't. I'm going to the store to buy graph paper. I'm going to draw it out on paper.
Well, let's hope you can add the concrete to it.
And I will add the concrete to it. There's no hope
All right.
about it.
I just, you know, when you put it on graph paper, it just doesn't look the same in real life. But we'll check it out. So you see the headaches that I'm going through. My friend Pete. My friend Pete has to put up with all the shit. I'm the one that's got everything on my shoulders. Because, you know, I'm the one that's got to take it all. You know, if it was me, I would say just put the house out there. I don't give a shit. It looks good. It'll look good right there. That's what I want. But maybe the body shop girl has to have it a certain angle, a certain speculation. It's got to be facing, you know, a certain area. So when we're, you know, looking around and seeing what's going on, there she goes. She's gonna go get graph paper, and then she's gonna draw it out, and hopefully it'll work out. Hey, how's it looking?
Good.
All right, we got our building done. I'm gonna go out there and look at it.
Awesome.
All right.
All right.
Just think one coat's gonna cut it, or maybe up there you might have to put two.
I don't know. We'll see.
Okay.
We bought enough for two in case.
I think 1 gallon will probably give us 2 coats. Let me go check them out and see what's going on. All right, so what we're talking about here is today's Sunday morning, almost afternoon, and on Friday morning, we had the building guys show up over here to put up our portable paint booth. Now, this is not a portable building. That's a portable. It's a permanent building that was just installed, and this is going to be our paint booth. This is going to be our paint booth eventually. Not right now. Right now, it's going to be a storage, but eventually, this will be our paint booth. Now, what we got here is a 16 wide and 26 feet deep. My paint booth at my shop in Dallas is 14 feet wide and 24 foot deep, so I'm sure this one here will be more than enough. We also went ahead and put a vapor barrier in between the sheet metal on the outside and the beams, so we don't have any sweating going on, and it will keep the radiant heat off the building in the summertime. And will it insulate it? I seriously doubt it. Okay, this stuff is 5/16 thick. It's double bubble aluminum. I'm not expecting much. But then on the other hand, we are going to go ahead and insulate the building ourselves. So let's go get a talk with Lucky, the supervisor, and Louie, the helper, and see what they got to say about these buildings and give them a good big hand, because these guys did an awesome job. Fabulous job. I think they did a great job, and there's some hard-working dudes right here, honest. You want to come over here and do a walk around with us here, Lucky guy?
Yeah.
Come on, Louie. Let's go. You know, it's always good to get an interview with some honest, hard-working people, just to show you out there that there is hard-working people out there that really take pride in what they do. Okay, so we got Lucky, the supervisor, Louie, the technical assistant. What's up, guys?
Not much.
Shake your hand, make it for. You guys been so busy working, we had time to talk to you.
Yeah.
So you got any family out there?
Yeah.
Where you at, bud?
We're in Burley, Idaho now.
Burley, Idaho,
Yeah.
but you both are from Texas, right?
Yes, sir.
Basically the same area.
Yeah.
Yeah. Now, have you guys known each other since you were kids, or
Nah,
you just happened to hook up and didn't even realize you were going to do this?
Yep.
Wow, that's crazy. And you actually used to build these buildings,
Yep.
the I-beam big giant buildings, and then of course Louie, is this brand new to you, bud?
This job? Nah, I've been doing it since 8 years.
You've been doing it 8 years? Now, you've been building this style building, or have you actually built these big?
Not just this style.
Okay. So how long have you been building these little ones, Lucky?
Man, I think I was like 15 when I was doing
15.
started doing
Wow.
all pops.
I saw you guys up on the roof there. You looked like a couple cockroaches. And I mean, it was dark out, dude.
Yeah,
It was nighttime. You were crawling around with your headlights on, and I mean, doing the job and doing it good. Tell us something about it now. These beams here, these are 2.5 inch or 3?
They're 2.5 inch.
Okay.
They're 14 gauge.
14 gauge, 2.5 inch. And then what gauge we got on the outside wall? Do we even know? Or
I think it's 22 or 20
22
gauge.
gauge,
On the
okay.
sheets, yeah.
Now, when you're building one of these buildings, is it always better to get the vertical roof versus the horizontal roof? And when we're talking vertical, we're talking that everything flows down this way. In your opinion, what would you say?
Vertical. It helps,
Vertical, now why?
It helps snow and water to run off, and it won't hold nothing.
Now, how about having the horizontal walls, Louie? Is that is that just looks for that versus, but getting the vertical wall would be more expensive.
Yeah,
Right.
Yeah.
So if you were going to get the vertical wall, that's basically you're spending money just for looks, nothing more.
Nah, they're both the same thing.
Yeah, they do the same thing. Okay, but on the roof itself, you guys suggest to get the vertical roof over the horizontal, especially like in a cold area where it might snow, and even when it rains. I guess rain wouldn't bother, but where snow is accumulated, because then it would run off better.
And it holds a lot more.
Right. Now I noticed you put a door in over here for me. I like the door. It's a lightweight door. It's not the best door in the world. It's not a security door by no means, but it does come with a little window. That's pretty cool. And the framework that you put on it, I was really surprised. I didn't know it was going to be, that's quick and easy to put in. So it really kind of matches the building itself. You went ahead and trimmed everything out really nice. I like that. It gives it that professional look. And we also went ahead and did the wainscoting on the bottom of it. Lucky, tell us something about this wainscoting. Is that an easy situation, or is it harder to do?
On the horizontal style, it is pretty easy. On the vertical, of course, it takes, a piece of trim where the top piece will sit on.
Right. So if someone was going to get a building, come on out here, guys. If someone was going to get a building and they wanted the wainscoting, you're suggesting to get the horizontal walls.
It really is up to how they want it and how they like it. So.
But the vertical actually costs more money.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah, because it'll take the same thing as the roof or the hack channels. It'll go all the way around the wall.
Oh, so to do the vertical.
Yeah.
Now you were just calling. What were you calling these?
The hack channel.
Hat channel. Okay, so to do vertical, you got to put all this on the walls. Now that would actually strengthen the building up by doing that, though, wouldn't it?
Yeah, because it ties it all together.
And that's another reason why it costs more money.
Right.
Because it's got a better tie system to it,
Right.
but it takes longer also to put it up.
Yeah, because it takes a lot more work.
Yeah, and then you got to buy that extra trim, like you said, and all that.
Yeah.
Now, for what I'm using this building for, do you think this is more than superficial standard here? I mean, do you think it'll work for me to have a paint booth out of this building once I insulate it? And
Oh, yeah, of course.
you don't think this building's going to blow away or?
No.
Okay, now there's another thing that I want to ask you guys. I just bought the standard package. I didn't go high tech, but you can actually get, you call it double beams.
Yeah, double legs, what it is, it's just a reinforcement. And, you know, it's a little bit heavier, but it's a lot more stronger. Once you go 12 feet and up, it'd be recommended to do it.
Okay, so when you say double legs, are you talking these things here?
Yeah, you don't have two welded together.
Oh, two of them welded, so
Yeah.
they're wider.
Yeah.
Oh,
So
okay.
it's actually about 5 inches wide.
Oh, okay. So do you lose space inside the room when you do that?
Just 2.5 inches.
2.5 inches.
Yeah.
Oh,
And
wow.
then you'll have a double rail all the way around.
Yeah, so you're going to lose 10 inches total.
Yeah,
Okay, so almost a foot.
pretty much.
Okay. So now I know something else is that you can actually buy other beams here if you want to double up on your beams.
Well,
Is that
it's just on the snow load.
okay?
Whatever your county requires, you know, like
You have to use that
yeah,
many.
for like the company that we work for, you know,
Uh-huh.
coast to coast. They'll check, or you guys, or the
Right,
customer
right.
checks what the county requires.
Right.
It can be 40 pound, 50 pound, 60 pound, 90 pound, 100 pound.
So whatever the snow load is, how many of these beams you put in?
It'll start narrowing down. where
Okay,
the beam-
right. The more snow load, the more beams. We got some insulation here. I don't really know if I would call this insulation. I know you guys don't have an opinion on it because you're just the installers. I would more call this a vapor barrier and probably a heat shield that would reflect the sun and it would not keep the warmth in. This insulation here cost me $1,800. Do I think it's worth it? No, not really. But to have the vapor barrier where it won't sweat in the summer and I guess freeze in the winter time, it's a good thing to have. Am I right, guys?
It'll hold the heat a little bit, though. You know, for this style of building, that's pretty much what, you know, everybody puts in, though. I mean, it'll hold the heat.
Now, do you guys install a lot of insulation or do you install more buildings that don't have the insulation?
It equals the same.
About the same?
Yeah, but a lot of people up north, you know,
Yeah.
where it really snows a lot and stuff like that, they do get quite a
Right,
bit of it.
because the main reason I got it is because I wanted the vapor barrier in between the studs and the walls. So that's actually a good investment right there. Let's talk about this roll-up door here. Now, when I ordered this building, I was told I had to have 2 feet over the roll-up door, so I had to get a 12-foot building for the door to fit in. But when you got here, you said, well, if you want the building shorter, we could go ahead and do that. The door will still fit in. And I can see what you're saying now. The door actually fits in the crest of the building itself. But we went ahead and left it 12 feet. So you really don't need 2 feet above that door to really make it work proper. Am I right?
Well, it depends, because the doors, like the bigger doors, are 18 inches radius. So you have
18-inch radius. What does that mean, Louis?
round.
I don't know what he talking
Okay,
about.
go ahead. Lucky, that's why you're the supervisor. Go ahead, bud. What's 18 mean?
18 inches radius, the round is of
Oh,
the
okay,
door.
so it's 18 inches. So,
So you have 9 inches, because you got to cut it in half.
Oh, okay.
Like, do half of it, because that's from the door
right,
down.
right. So I got a 10-foot door, so the radius on that's smaller, so we could have actually lowered the building if I wanted to. But if you have 18-foot door, you're kind of
Or,
screwed.
Like from 12 to 12 foot or 14
Uh-huh.
foot, they're 18. But those right there, you know, like you said, man, I could have had this
Right,
a
right.
lot smaller. You know.
But it's okay. I like the building, and I think you guys did an awesome job on it. Anything you want to add to the situation of this type metal building that you can kind of relate with the customers here that makes this a high-quality situation? Louis?
Not really. It's the best building, I say so.
Not really. Okay, you're not really a talker
No,
guy.
I'm not.
Okay, I know what one thing you will talk about. You're going to tell all your relatives how you love them.
I love all my family, especially my kids.
Okay, go ahead and you want to name them off while we're...
I got 3 daughters, Juliana, Jasenia, and I got a boy, Jacob.
Okay. What about your wife, dude?
My wife, I love her.
Okay.
She gonna be mad because I didn't say that the first thing, but
Okay, dude.
Yeah.
Anybody else? Your mom, your dad, your uncles, your brothers, your sisters, everybody, I guess.
yeah, all my family, all my brothers, sisters.
Okay, you work your ass off.
Yeah.
You're not a drug addict. You're not an alcoholic.
No.
You're not a vato. You're not a punk. You're not a gangland guy. You've worked all your life and you love working.
Yes, sir.
Taking care of your family. Shake your hand. Make your, okay, buddy. What about you, bud? Who do you want to say you love? Let's go.
Come here. First of all, most formal, I want to thank God for the job that He gave us.
There you go, dude.
You know, that's the
There you
most
go.
important thing, and you know, I thank Him that you know, brought us together. And
Okay, come on over here, buddy. He's talking about you, bro.
we'll make a good team. You know, hopefully, you know, we'll keep doing this for a while, and everything works out for both of us. And hello to my parents, my brothers, my wife, and my kids.
You want to name them off, bro? Or your wife, your kids?
My wife Anna, my son Junior, Nubia, Alali. Want to say that, you know, we keep doing this for you guys, and you know, to give you guys what you guys deserve. So, you know, that's why we out here.
Okay.
And
I can tell you one thing. You guys sync together really good.
yeah.
You're like the right-hand speaker. He's like the left-hand speaker, and you're balanced out perfect. You know, I never heard him once holler at you and say, "Hey, don't do that. Do this over here." Okay, I saw you working over here, and I saw him working over here, and you were doing what you were supposed to do, and you were doing what you were supposed to do, and that's what makes a good team, dude. Am I right?
Yes, sir. Hope you guys enjoy it and hope it serves the purpose for the cars.
You didn't thank the most important person on the job, you guys.
Oh, I'm going to. I haven't finished it. That's why I said I hope this building serves the purpose of it, and hope you enjoy it. You know, and I appreciate everything you do for us.
What did we do? What's going on? What did my friend Pete do?
Pete did nothing
My
but
friend.
holler and scream at us all day long to nah.
That's my friend Pete. I get loud, bro.
No,
Okay?
he treated us good.
I made sure you guys had a good bed to sleep in.
Yeah.
Yep.
All right. And you got a nice hot shower. And guess what else you got on top of that?
What's that?
A nice hot breakfast to go with it. To make you run late.
Come on.
Okay. Shake a hand, make your friend
Hey,
Lucky.
thank you.
Mr. Lucky. Look at that shit, dude. Mr. Lucky. Is that your only tattoo?
Yup.
Damn. You're lucky, dude. You're lucky.
We're
You're
blessed.
lucky. You're lucky that you got God in your life. You're lucky you got this dude going with you.
Yeah.
You're lucky you got a beautiful family.
Sure.
And you're lucky you got a nice truck to drag your ass all around the country to do the beautiful job that you do.
Thank you.
And anybody out there that wants a building installed and sees these guys in action, don't holler at them.
Nope.
They work a lot better.
All right.
Okay. I want to say something about Lucky. He's a hell of a supervisor because the first thing this guy did when he got out, before he unloaded anything, said, "Come here, I want to show you something." And I didn't even see it. The concrete was so screwed up. He said, "Go get some shims, get a couple bags of concrete, fill that in because it's going to have a drop and we're going to have to fix it." You can't even tell on the bottom here that there was any difference. And if we look over here, if I wouldn't have told anybody about this, you'd never even know. So you guys did an awesome job, and it looks beautiful, dude. All right, so there you go. We got our paint building up. These guys did an awesome job. Really nothing else I can say about it, but thank you very much. If you're looking for one of these buildings, call Coast to Coast Buildings. Is that what it's called? Wyoming, okay. If you're in this area, tell them you want Lucky and Louie, okay, to install your building because you are guaranteed you're going to get it done right. We'll see you later.
Early in the morning, I'm tired of working, babe. I'm trying to make it tomorrow, but I can't work here no more. What's a boy to do when his bills are due? And I've been working and sweating